What's up, everyone? It's Pete here with another take. And in this video clip, we're going to be doing another reaction video. This time, the current president of the Dominican Republic, Luis Abinader, responding to a Columbia University student. Now, in this clip, I'm not going to mention the name of the person, as I do not believe in promoting people that have a certain type of rhetoric and perception in a negative light. And also, I do not believe that all people think this way. Only ethnocentrics, right? They have these kind of views. So I'm going to get my thoughts, and I'm going to use it to explain what people like this get misconstrued, which will be how the DR's pre-colonial history does not have the same colonial past. Two, that Dominicans as an ethnic group, we are an admixed ethnic group with an Hispanic culture that evolved on the island. And three, the separation from Haiti historically was due to social and economic reasons, not race. So we're going to listen to what she has to say and how the president responds to her, and I'm going to give my thoughts.
My question is, the Dominican Republic was established as the Dominican Republic after 300 years of colonial rule, which included the enslavement and massacre of imported African people.
That's incorrect. The Dominican Republic, in the early days when it was a Spanish colony, never had a large population of enslaved African people, and where they were massacred because they had to endure a brutal plantation economy. By the end of the 16th century, the plantation economy model was displaced for cattle ranch. As I showed in my PowerPoint, Spain had abandoned the colony, right, for 300 years. And this abandonment had gave rise to unique conditions that allowed the Dominican people to evolve on the island as an ethnic group.
Like here, America, and other countries affected by colonialism, the legacy of
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Now, you see how she's making a comparison with different places, right? Yes, slavery occurred, but in each region there was huge differences, right? And this is why we cannot look at things as black and white, because each history to a particular region is unique. It's going to have its unique story. So, we have to keep an open mind that, all forms of history through whatever time period, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. There's going to be different social contexts. So we can't look at each history, right? When we're observing world history, that is all going to be the same.
slavery still lives in its laws and practices. Homophobia and transphobia are racist European concepts enforced on enslaved Africans to increase the amount of African children to be enslaved for monetary benefit. Generational trauma from colonialism and slavery also created colorism that is hyper-present in the Dominican Republic. Colorism, as seen today in the...
Okay. No, it's not colorism, young lady. It's an ethnic conflict, as I have stated, that is rooted in social and economic implications.
The maltreatment of Haitian people, especially pregnant Haitian people, already in the DR, so not on the border, along with homophobic and transphobic laws and attitudes, are legacies from slavery. What are your plans to rid the Dominican Republic of the racist attitudes of homophobia, transphobia, and colorism?
Let me tell you, 85% of the Dominican people are mixed race.
Okay, he's absolutely correct. Dominicans overall are a mixed ethnic group, and Dominicans come in all shades. We don't identify with skin color. We identify with where we reside, as that is part of our national identity.
There has never been an issue of race, a real issue of
There is an
race.
issue of
Well,
race in the Dominican
that's my
Republic
opinion.
today.
That's your opinion, and I am
It's not
telling
an
you.
opinion, it's something that a lot
Well,
of people
but my opinion is that
Now you see here she's not being intelligent, and you can see Abinader is being patient, right? He's maintaining his composure and trying to respond to this student. No, that's not what it is. We are mixed. And she keeps cutting him off.
people darker than you could tell you.
yes.
I mean, this should be a respectful exchange of opinions. So please do
I
not.
would love it to be a respectful exchange.
Yes. So
Now you see, not only is she not being intelligent with her responses, but she's being reactionary. You understand? She's interjecting.
we have never had a problem, of race. In any society, you have a small area that you can have problems. You have it here in this country. You have it here in a lot of other countries, even in the most democratic. That is for any democratic country and that respect and fight for the rights of the people, that's unacceptable. What I am telling you, that's not a wide problem in the Dominican Republic because we are mixed race. Most 85% is a mixed race. We are also daughters or grandsons of immigrants.
Which is also correct, right? As the people that came to the island, right, that mixed with the Tainos along with the Africans that the Spanish had brought, right, gave rise to a unique culture, especially in the Cibao, right? And they never left the interior region, as explains Alfredo Vargas.
The situation with Haiti, I don't think that there is any other country in the world that has this amount of statistics about maternity hospital. Could you name just one country in the world that 35% of its maternity beds are occupied by other country people? Just mention one country.
Which there are none, because as again, this is a unique situation.
There is no
The
one.
United States, I believe.
I don't think United States have 35% occupied by foreigners in the maternity hospital. So, and we are not a rich country. Do we charge anything? You know that we don't charge nothing to
Women are being removed forcibly, and
So once again, she's interjecting, not being intelligent, and not allowing Abinader to speak and respond diligently to her question.
they're being hurt, and they're.
well, that's your opinion, but that's not the real issue that we
You
have
can see
there.
the records from.
Well, that's not the real situation.
Yes, it is.
And we are having.
You see, as she's there, she's just there to argue. You understand? And when we talk about the problems that the Dominican Republic has, that began, as I shown in my PowerPoint, in the early 20th century, right? Right about in or after the first U.S. occupation. So that's all for today. Like, comment, and share. Don't be reactionary. Let's put some thought into this. And overall, when we're looking at the history, as I said before, everything's not black and white. Each region has its unique history, and the Dominican Republic, right, and the Dominican people, we have ours. And that has to be respected and understood. And until the next time.